Dear student, how are you? Fine. Today we are in our lecture number 6 of electrochemistry standard 12. In last lecture, one remaining question 3.6 of index. So here first we will discuss about our question index. For the cell in which for the cell in which the following reaction occurs. Following reaction occurs. Reaction is given 2Fe plus 3 aqua plus 2I minus aqua gives 2Fe plus 2 aqua NI2 solid. Has E degree cell. Degree means standard cell potential is 0.236 volt at 298 Kelvin temperature. Calculate the standard gives free energy. Standard means delta G degree and equilibrium constant of the cell. Understood? Here, first of all, n is equal to 2. 1I minus loses 1 electron. So 2I minus loses 2 electron. 1Fe plus 3 gains 1 electron. So 2Fe plus 3 has gained 2 electrons. So n is equal to 2. And we know our formula for delta G. Delta G means reaction gives free energy for the reaction. Standard superscript minus NF E degree cell. Here N is 2. F is the Faraday constant. Yes, sir. And value of F is 96500 for the convenience of calculation. Here F is 96500 in coulomb. E degree cell given 0.236 volt. So multiplication 45548 joule by coulomb into volt gives joule. When we divide by 1000, so it gives a kilojoule. So standard gives free energy in kilojoule is 45.55. Yes, round off. First answer. Now second. For getting equilibrium constant from the value of delta G, we know minus 2.303 log Kc. Here delta G 45548 minus 2.303, value of R in joule 8.314, temperature is given 298 Kelvin and log Kc. So here log Kc will be both side minus cancel 45548 upon 2.303, 8.314 and 298. So value of log Kc will be, our value comes 7.983, division of it. Away both side anti-log we have to take. For getting Kc, we have to remove log. So how can we remove? We have to apply both side anti-log. So log anti-log cut. So now anti-log of 7.983 we have to check. હવે એન્ટીલોગ જોવા માટે પોઈન્ટ પછીના ડિજિટ 0.98 and third digit in horizontal line. So 92 and 3 9616 comes. After one digit there should be point, and before point there is 7. So 10 raised to 7. Yes, this is method once again a division and log casing. Log remove karo both side, anti-log apply karu. We are applying both side anti-log. So 0.98 into 3 is 9.616 and point પેલા જે 7 છે એ as a rest power આવશે. This is our numerical. Now next point conduction of now we are going to our new point of this chapter, conductivity. Yes, we are now conductivity, conduction of electrolytic solution. Yes, electrolytic. What is electrolyte? First of all, electrolyte is one of the substance which gives ions into water, which is called the electrolytes. Understood? Electrolyte is a substance when we dissolve into water, so it gives ions. Electrolyte એવું સબસ્ટેન્સ છે એને વોટરમાં ડિઝોલ્વ કરીએ તો આયન આપશે. Where glucose powder, when we dissolve into water, it dissolves into water. It became aqueous but never gives ions. Glucose is not giving iron, so glucose is not electrolyte. It is non-electrolyte. Understood? So we are going to discuss about the conductivity of the solution. First of all, it is necessary to define a few terms before we consider the subject of conductance of electricity to electrolytic solution. It is necessary to define a few terms some terms before we consider it is necessary to define a few terms before we consider the subject of electricity through electrolytic solution. Through electrolytic solution. Understood? The electrical resistance is represented by the symbol. Yes, sir. Before discussing conductivity, some few terms we have to consider through electrolytic solution, and that term is a resistance. Yes, which is symbolized as capital R, and and measured in ohm. Yes, sir. Conductivity, yes, in any wire, electrical wire, when we take our electron passes throughout the wire, so it experiences resistance due to atoms are there, and throughout the atom electrons are passing, so એને resistance છે એમાંથી પાસ થવું પડે. યસ, તો conductivity પેલા resistance વિશે જોવું પડે. that is the term electrical resistance. Resistance represent in capital R and unit of it is a ohm. Ohm, yes, this symbol is a ohm. In SI unit, ohm is equal to, in SI unit, R is equal to kilogram into meter square, then Siemens cube, S means Siemens cube, A raised to square, A is area. It can be measured with the help of Weston bridge. Yes, sir. It can be measured. Resistance, it can be measured with Weston bridge. Weston bridge, otherwise Wheatstone bridge. Yes, actual word is Wheatstone bridge. For the measurement of resistance of any substance which is a solid, so we can measure by using Weston bridge, which is in our physics lab. Yes, in the physics lab, Weston bridge is a device which measures the resistance of the substance. Now, resistance is directly proportional with the length. R is directly proportional with the length, where inversely proportion with the area, cross section area. Cross section area. What is this, sir? Yes, sir. Here, listen carefully. R is directly proportional with the length. Suppose 3 wire we take, first, second and third. Length is short, intermediate and long. આનો રેઝિસ્ટન્સ હાઈ હશે, એનાથી લેસ આવે. એટલે વાયર જેટલો લાંબો એટલો રેઝિસ્ટન્સ મોર હોય છે. એટલે તો આપણા ઘરમાં જેટલી નીડ હોય એટલો જ વાયર કાપીને રાખીએ છીએ. આવા ફીંડલા વાળીને ઘરમાં રાખતા નથી. વાય રેઝિસ્ટન્સ ઇન્ક્રીઝ થઈ જાય. બટ વોટ ઇઝ ક્રોસ સેક્શન? યસ, આપણે કઈ વાયર જાડો છે, પાતળો છે, વાયર ઇઝ થિન, thick. In our house, inside, we are using the thick wires in the electrical pole, in the street. Wire is very thick because thick wire having less resistance, and this is called the cross section area. Whenever wire is thin, then resistance should be high. So A is a cross section area. So R is directly in our household fuse. We are using very thin wire because in the short circuit it will melt and circuit will be breaks and damage we can prevent. R is directly proportional with L and inversely proportional with surface area, વાયર જેટલો લોંગ એટલો રેઝિસ્ટન્સ હાઈ, વાયર જેટલો થિન એટલો રેઝિસ્ટન્સ હાઈ, વાયર જેટલો થિક એટલો રેઝિસ્ટન્સ લેસ હોય છે. So we are using thick wires. Here we are removing proportion, so there should be proportion constant, and which is a rho in Greek word, which is a rho, rho, rho is called resistivity. It is a rho, it is the resistivity, otherwise specific resistance. Specific resistance. R is only resistance, where rho is a specific, otherwise a resistivity. Its SI unit are ohm into meter. How? Listen. R is the resistance, where rho is a resistivity or specific resistance. So rho is equal to R into A upon L. R in ohm, area, meter square, length in meter. So unit of specific resistivity, specific resistance is ohm into meter. Understood? SI unit ohm, and quite often it's a sub-multiple. Quite often sub-multiple. So sometimes we are also using ohm into centimeter. Why? Whenever area in centimeter square, length in centimeter, so unit is ohm into centimeter. Yes. Understood? Now IUPAC recommends the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry recommends use of the term resistivity over specific resistance, and hence in rest of book we will use only term resistivity. Only resistivity we will use instead of specific resistance for rho. Why? Actually R is equal to rho into L upon A. So rho is equal to R into A upon L. Whenever surface area is 1 meter square, length is 1 meter, so rho is equal to R. But how can we say our value is of resistance or resistivity? So on the basis of its unit, this one is ohm, this one in ohm into meter. Clear? Now some relation, 1 ohm into meter is equal to how much ohm into centimeter? Tell me. So here meter we have to convert into centimeter. So we have to multiply by 100. So it will be 100 ohm into centimeter. Understood? Now inverse. Suppose 1 ohm into centimeter is equal to how much? Ohm into meter. here centimeter into meter. So we have to divide by 100. So 0.01 ohm into centimeter. Understood? Now we are in conductance. G. Here G is not gives free energy. A G છે conductance છે. The inverse of resistance. Inverse of resistance is called resistance R is called conductance. Clear? It means G is equal to 1 upon R. We have relation G is equal to resistance high હોય naturally છે. So conductivity less, conduction less, and whenever resistance is less, so conductivity high, resistance is more, so conductivity less. So G is equal to 1 upon R, and we know, we discussed R is equal to rho into L upon A. L is the length of the wire, A is a cross section area. So putting value here instead of R, rho into L upon A. So upon comes here, A upon L. Here 1 upon rho. So what is 1 upon rho? Is a K. Greek word kappa. K is a kappa. Greek word. So inverse of rho is a K. Now the inverse of resistivity is called conductivity. Specific conductance. Conductivity, specific conductance. Yes. Conductance, specific conductance. A specific resistance and inverse, the specific conductance. It symbolizes as a, but here also IUPAC recommends term conductivity in rest of the book. Yes, this one also we will represent as a conductance, not specific. So here also, how can we define both are separate? With help of its unit. So SI unit of conductivity is first of all SI unit of G. 1 upon ohm means mho, otherwise Siemens. Unit of G is Siemens. 1 upon ohm mho, otherwise Siemens. Otherwise ohm inverse. Unit of G 1 upon ohm means ohm inverse. Ohm inverse means mho, otherwise Siemens. Now what the unit of rho? G, we discussed G is equal to 1 upon rho L upon L. 1 upon rho means K. G is conduction, here specific conduction. So now K equal to G into A upon L. So in SI unit, unit of G is S. Here meter square upon meter. So Siemens into meter. SI unit of K is Siemens. A upon L. L. Yes, L upon A comes here. So Siemens per meter. Another unit also, Siemens into centimeter inverse of the K. G is conduction, K is the specific conduction, but IUPAC recommend word conductions for both. How can we separate? With help of unit. આનો unit આવે Siemens. તો આનો Siemens per meter. એના ઉપરથી ખબર પડશે કે K છે કે G છે. Understood? Now relation of it. 1 Siemens into meter inverse is equal to how much? Siemens into centimeter inverse. Now store in your mind. Here meter is in downward. Meter we have to convert into centimeter. So downward we are multiplying 1000. So it will be 0.01. Now like this, 1 Siemens into centimeter inverse. How much? Siemens into meter. Here Siemens per centimeter. Siemens per meter. Centimeter we have to convert into meter. So we have to divide by 100. So upon comes up. So it will be 100 Siemens into meter inverse. Check out in your book after lecture. Now at 298 Kelvin temperature, some value of conduction derived at 298.15 Kelvin temperature. કેટલું મટીરિયલ છે એની કંડક્ટિવિટી ડિફાઇન કરેલી છે. કંડક્ટિવિટી સમ materials. So materials, first is the conductor. Conductors, we are taking sodium metal, then sodium, copper, silver, gold and iron, all are metal. And one of the exception, graphite. Graphite is not metal but non-metal, but which is also conductor of electricity. So it is taken in the list of conductors. Now conductivity in Siemens per meter. So which is K. Understood? Not G. Only Siemens હોય તો G છે. બેરી માટે વર્ડ conductivity use કરશું. એવું કીધું છે બુકમાં. K is the Siemens per meter. So we can say it is K. 2100. So 2.1 10 raised to 3. 5.9 into 10 raised to 3 means 5900. Of the silver, 6.2 into 10 raised to 3. And of the aurum, gold, 4.5 10 raised to 3. And of the iron is 1 into 10 raised to 3. And of the graphite is 1.2 into 10. Yes. So out of all this, which one having more conductivity? You can see silver, 6200, highest. All are conductor, but out of this, silver is more conductor, and all above, graphite is less, only 120 conductivity. Now insulators, material, insulators means non-conductor. Insulator means non-conductor. We are taking glass and Teflon. Glass તો ખબર જ છે. What is Teflon? આપણા ઘરમાં જે રસોઈ કરીએ યુટેન્સિલ્સ છે એની પર બ્લેક કોટિંગ હોય છે. which is a plastic Teflon. Plastic is not conductor of electricity. This one possesses conductivity minus 16, minus 18. It is very less. Point પછી 15 0 અને પછી 1 આવે. Point પછી 17 0 then 1 આવે. Now aqueous solution. Yes sir. Aqueous solutions are also conductor of electricity. Pure water is a bad conductor of electricity. Conductivity in Siemens per meter. It means also K. It is very less. 3.5 into 10 raised to minus 5, which is very less. Then after 0.1 molarity HCl. Which is also less, 3.91. Then after 0.1 molarity KCl, only 0.14. 0.1 molarity of NaCl, 0.1 molarity of NaCl, which has only 0.12. Then after 0.1 molarity HAC, means acetic acid, acetate NH plus. So positive ion comes first, negative. HAC means acetic acid. 0.1 molarity acetic acid is 0.047, which is less. Now 0.01 molarity acetic acid, also very less, 0.016. These are aqueous solution. And now semiconductors. We know cupric oxide, silicon and germanium are semiconductor. CuO 1 into 10 raised to minus 7, which is a semiconductor. Then 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 2, and germanium possesses only 2. Yes, all the values are given in your book, table number 3.2. Now from the help of this table we can say, with help of the table it can be seen from table, the magnitude of conductivity varies a great deal and depends on nature of the material. You can see in the table metals having highest conductivity, insulator having very less, negligible conductivity, aqueous solution having less conductivity than metals, semiconductor having conductivity is more than insulator but less than conductors. Aqueous solution અને metal કરતા semiconductor ની conductivity less છે, insulator કરતા high છે. It can be seen from the table. It seen from the table 3.2 table, which 3.2 magnitude of conductivity value, magnitude of conductivity varies a great deal, and depends on the nature of material which we are taking. Understood? it also depends upon pressure and temperature. Yes, we will discuss. So here from the table we can say our conductivity depends upon nature of the material. મેટાલિક છે, એક્વિયસ છે, ઇન્સ્યુલેટર છે, નોન ઇન્સ્યુલેટર છે, એના ઉપર ડિપેન્ડ કરે છે. But also depends upon temperature and pressure also. Which measurement are made? Materials are classified into conductors. Materials એટલે લીધું તે materials are classified into conductor, insulator and semiconductors. Conductor, insulator and semiconductors. Metals and semi depending on magnitude of the conductivity. Magnitude. Materials are classified in conductor, insulator and semiconductor on the basis of its conductivity. We are classifying metals and alloys having large conductivity and known as conductors. Metals and alloys. What is alloys? Alloys means mixture of the metal are good conductor of electricity. So, which is conductors. Metal and alloys, the mixture of metal, a good conductor of electricity, which is the conductors. Certain non-metal like and also certain non-metals like carbon black, powder of carbon black, graphite and some polymers, organic polymers are also conductor of electricity. Substance like glass and ceramics are insulators. Glass and ceramics are insulators having low conductivity as known as insulator. Substance like silicon, germanium, cupric oxide are semiconductors having conductivity between conductors and insulator are called semiconductor. Are important electronic materials are important. Yes, this semiconductor we are using by doping some impurity. We discussed in chapter number 1. We are doping some impurities in silicon and germanium, and we are making some instruments which is useful in the electronics industries. Then certain materials called superconductor. Yes, sir. Now another word. Superconductors. Certain materials which has zero resistance is called superconductor. conductors. Some materials having very zero resistance. Whenever resistance zero, so conductivity is very high. That is called a superconductor. Infinite conductivity. Earlier metals and non-metals and alloys. એટલે પહેલાના સમયમાં metals and alloys at very low temperature, at very low temperature 0 to 15 Kelvin were known to behave as a superconductors. But practically this is not useful. Any metal and alloys, when temperature became 0 Kelvin, it is not possible. So it behaves like a superconductor where resistance became 0. But nowadays, now some ceramics material is mixed with the oxide of the metal, behave as a superconductor at 150 Kelvin temperature. 0 થી 15 મેટલ એલોયસ પણ સિરામિક્સ છે ચિનાઈ માટીના, એમાં કેટલા ઓક્સાઇડ મિક્સ કરીએ તો 150 એ તે કંડક્ટર બની જાય છે, સુપરકંડક્ટર. Number of ceramics material oxide at 150 Kelvin. Now electrical conductions, electrical conductivity. Yes, definition. What is electrical conductivity? Electrical conduction, electrical conductance through metals is called metallic or electronic conduction. And is due to free electrons, due to the movement of electrons. Clear? So electrical conduction means through metals is called metallic or electronic conduction. It's due to movement of electron. In the metal there is a free electrons, so which are moving from one place to another place. So conductivity of metal due to free electrons, it is called electrical conductions or electronic conductions or metallic conductions. The electronic conductions depends upon first of all nature. એટલે મેટલ છે એની કંડક્ટિવિટીને ઇલેક્ટ્રોનિક કંડક્ટિવિટી કહેશું. Why? In the metal and alloys, there are free electrons. The nature and structure of the metal. Yes. Nature. Yes. Lithium, sodium, calcium, iron, copper. Metals having different type of structure like BCC, FCC, hexagonal clustering. Yes, which is metal nature means density. With density of the different metals are different, structure are different, so conductivity will be changed. The number of valence electrons per atom. The number of valence electron per atom, which is also depends upon conductivity. Suppose sodium, so 281, magnesium 282, aluminium 283. In the sodium there is one free electron. In the magnesium there are two. In the aluminium there are three. So conductivity is more in the case of aluminium. Why? There is a 3 valence electron in outermost orbit. So conductivity should be more. Now third affecting factor is temperature. Third one is the temperature. When we increase the temperature, conductivity decreases. Why? In the wire, when electron enters, so there is an atomic kernel. At low temperature, vibration is less. So path of electron is easy, convenient. But at high temperature, more vibration occurs in atomic kernels, large vibration. So it experiences difficulty to pass from one end to another end. So temperature increase થાય, so conductivity decrease of the metal. Yes, metallic conductivity, electronic conductivity, એટલે વાયરમાંથી જ્યારે ઇલેક્ટ્રિક કરંટ પાસ થાય તો ટેમ્પરેચર હાઈ હોય તો conductivity less હોય અને ટેમ્પરેચર લો હોય તો conductivity should be high. Remember, as the electron enter at one end to go out through the another end. When electron enters from one end and is moving in another side, જેટલા electron enter થાય, how many electrons are entered at a time? Same electrons are passed from another end. When we pass electric current in wire, constituent particles structure remain same. Remain unchanged. Composition of the particle remain unchanged. Composition remain unchanged. We are passing electric current throughout the wire, so constituent particles remain same. Now conductivity of a semiconductor is more complex. Yes, this is the conductivity of metals. Conductivity of semiconductors are more complex. Now here we are going to conductivity of solution. We discussed already know in standard 11, we know conductivity of water is very low because in pure water H plus N OH minus ion having only 10 raised to minus 7 molarity. Pure water is very low conductivity because it has only 10 raised to minus 7 H plus and OH minus, and conductivity is 3.5 10 raised to minus 5 Siemens per meter inverse, which is very low. When we dissolve some electrolyte, electrolytes into water, so ions are increases into water and conductivity increases, and conductivity of due to ions is called ionic conduction. In the solution, in the metal, conductivity is due to free electron, so electronic conductivity. In the solution, conductivity is due to ions into the solution. In the solution, conductivity due to ions, so it is called ionic conductivity. Yes. Now, ionic conductivity depends upon some factors. Ionic conductivity depends upon 5 factors. So, one of them is the nature of the electrolyte. The nature of the electrolyte. Which added. વોટરમાં જે ઇલેક્ટ્રોલાઇટ એડ કરેલું છે એના નેચર ઉપર મીન્સ it is electrolyte means gives suppose HCl 100% ionization occurs. Suppose acetic acid is taken, so very less ion, strong electrolyte, this one weak electrolyte, so it gives more ion, so conductivity more. This gives less ion, so conductivity less. This is the nature. Size of the ions produced and solvation. Yes, lithium, sodium, potassium and rubidium we are comparing. Size of lithium is very small, but it has great attraction toward water due to hydration energy. So lithium ion is actually small, but in water it became huge, surrounded by particle of water. Rubidium is big, cesium is also big, so it has a less attraction toward water. So after ionization, when lithium ion present in water, so it became huge, so conductivity less. Ion જેમ big હોય એમ conductivity more હોય. Ion જેમ small હોય એમ conductivity less હોય છે. Yes, size. Third one, the nature of the solvent and its viscosity. Nature of the solvent and its viscosity. What is viscosity? Denseness of a liquid. Honey ઘાટું પ્રવાહી છે ડેન્સ, તેમાં આયનનો મૂવમેન્ટ લેસ હોય. વોટર ટાઈપનું વિસ્કોસિટી લેસ હોય તો હાઈ હોય. નેચર ઓફ સોલ્વેન્ટ એટલે પોલર છે કે નોન પોલર. વોટર હોય તેમાં H+ OH હોય તો ઇલેક્ટ્રોલાઇટ ઇઝીલી ડિઝોલ્વ થાય, તેની કંડક્ટિવિટી હાઈ હોય. બેન્ઝીન હોય તો નોન પોલર છે, તમે ઇલેક્ટ્રોલાઇટ નાખો તો કંડક્ટિવિટી ખૂબ જ લેસ હોય. Fourth one, concentration of the electrolyte. Yes, concentration of the electrolyte. When we take 0.1 molarity HCl, it means in 1 liter 0.1 mole H plus and Cl minus it gives. Suppose 0.01 molarity. So in 1 liter only 0.01 mole ion is present. So concentration less means ions are less, concentration more means ions are more, so conductivity more for more concentrated solution. Now last one is the temperature. Fifth one affecting factor is the temperature. Here when we increase the temperature, conductivity increases. Why? Ions are moving in the solution. At low temperature, kinetic energy is less. When we increase the temperature, kinetic energy became more, so it easily moves up. With increasing in temperature, kinetic energy increases. So in solid metals માં શું હોય, temperature increase થાય તો conductivity less થાય, and solution માં temperature increase થાય તો conductivity increase થાય. And also when we take molten NaCl and we are passing electric current, not AC but DC, so Cl minus moves on anode, sodium on cathode. So when we pass electric current in a electrolytic solution, so composition will be changed. मेटल में इलेक्ट्रिक करंट पास करो तो नहीं था. एसी करंट नहीं अपन डीसी पॉजिटिव रिमेन पॉजिटिव, नेगेटिव रिमेन नेगेटिव. सो आनो नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव पर पॉजिटिव सेपरेट થઈ જાય. सो એનો જે composition છે will be changed. When we pass electric current throughout the metal, composition remain unchanged. When we pass electric current in the solution, so composition will be changed. Bye. I hope you enjoyed your lecture. Take care. Bye. We will meet in our next lecture.